So a few months back, we have published a course on this DJ Spark, which is a 80 tiny 85 microcontroller. So let me make it a focus so you can see this. Mm, So over here you can see it. I think, yeah. So this 80 tiny 85 microcontroller performs a bad USB work. So it can use as a bad USB. It looks weird on real world scenario, but yeah, it can do its job. But now the things are little changed and we have a new attack vector. We can perform the same attack using which we did with this DJ Spark. This DJ Spark, we can do the same attack using this innocent looking cable. Yeah, you heard me right. We can do the same attack using this innocent looking cable. So let me focus this cable as well. So mm, yeah. So this cable also contains the same microcontroller, 80 tiny 85 microcontroller, which DJ Spark has. We have the same microcontroller installed on this USB device as well, this USB cable as well. So this can act as a bad USB as well. It can perform its normal tasks like it can charge your phone, or it can also transfer files, I suppose. I'm not sure about the files, but yeah, it can charge your phone. And meanwhile, it can also perform the keystroke attack, which I'm going to show you in a moment. I'll give you a demo. So we can have this cable as well as a attacking thing. And the cable which I have the microcontroller over here on the USB side, but the same microcontroller can be installed on the micro USB side as well. Or we can have a different cable as well. We can have a C-type cable as well, or we can have a lightning cable as well. So this can perform attacks on your Android phone or your iPhone as well. So yeah, so it's getting dangerous and dangerous now. So we cannot use public charging booths now on airports or on hospitals. So this cable can be installed anywhere and can perform the bad USB work which this DG Spark does. So let me show you a demo in a moment. So let me move into my Kali Linux machine now. So I've already installed the reverse TCP payload on this USB. Now let me open my reverse TCP connection on Metasploit. So over here you can see Metasploit framework is starting and it's a reverse TCP handler. So the connection is started. Now let me move into my Windows machine. So over here you can see the system is up to date and virus protection is already running. And let me connect this USB device. So let me connect this USB device on my system. So this is the bad USB and it's connected now, and you can see it's also charging my earbuds. So it's doing its normal job as well. And now let's just see what commands are executed uh, on our Windows machine. So the USB is connected and you can see the executed commands. By the way, I have put some delays intentionally in the keystroke, so you can see all the commands which are getting executed. So that's why you are seeing some delays. These delays are intentionally, so the commands are executed. And let's just go on our Kali machine again and see if we have got the reverse TCP connection. So over here you can see we have got our Metapreter session opened, and we have one session opened, and we can see all the we can do all the attacks using this Meterpreter. So we can check system info, Windows 10 and the built version as well. And we got the shell access as well, dir commands. So you got the idea. So this is how we can perform the same attack which we did using DigiSpark. We can perform the same attack using this USB cable as well. So yeah, in short, my suggestion is don't use public charging booths on airports or on hospitals or anywhere else, because these free things can cost you a lot more. Thank you.